Welcome to Cash Chats, the podcast from BeCleverWithYourCash.com that helps you make the most of your money. I'm Andy Webb.
And I'm Amelia Murray. In episode 385, Andy is taking you through the best cards to use when spending on holiday. And I'll be answering your questions about what to do with your money now Santander has cut the rate on its leading savings account.
I'll also take you through my top 10 money-saving hacks to get the price down on streaming services. So should we get into it, Amelia?
Let's. This is episode 385 of Cash Chats.
Now, Amelia has been looking at some of your questions in our Facebook group, and there have been quite a few over the last days and weeks concerning Santander, who on Monday cut the rate of their popular eSaver account from 5.2% to 4.2%. What have people been asking?
Yeah, so we've had lots of people get in touch. Carla is one of them, and she's asked whether she has to wait for the interest to be paid before moving her money. So this would be a relevant question for anyone who has opted for the interest to be paid on the anniversary of the account opening, so annually rather than monthly. And the short answer is no, you don't. Santander calculates the interest daily. So if you close your account or move the balance before the anniversary date, it will work out the interest based on whatever you had in the account when it was there, basically. So yeah, so you won't be missing out if you move your money or close your account. We have also had quite a few people, including Andrew and Shell, asking where next they should move their money. So yeah, lots of options there to beat Santander's new rate. Ulster Bank, which, has some kind of some challenges with it, but essentially it pays 5.2% on a minimum balance of £5,000. But you do need to have an Ulster Bank current account, which, Andy has his feelings on.
It is a pain. Yeah, I know myself and quite a few other people tried this last year when there were those triple crown, we called it, for bank switching offers, NatWest, RBS and Ulster Bank. And applying for the Ulster one was really old school. A lot of paperwork was involved, lots of complications. So I think if you're just thinking about getting the current account to get the savings account, I wouldn't bother. But hey, if you've already got the current account at least, then this is one of the better rates out there right now in terms of larger balances that you can save without those restrictions on what's available.
Mm-hmm. And then if you don't want to fuss around with the paperwork, you've got Kahoot, which has a sunny day saver, which also pays 5.2%. It's for 12 months and it's only on balances up to £3,000. So if you've kind of got that amount in the Santander account already, you're really only moving it for an extra £20 interest for the Kahoot rate. So, you're going to weigh up whether it's worth it. And I think in most cases, it's probably not. However, if you have got larger balances, you can get 5% or more with Oxford Bank, Monument Bank, or Close Brothers. They all have easy access accounts, but they do require a larger deposit. So one of them is £10,000, another is £20,000. However, you will be earning significantly more if you do make that move. And then there's also, ISAs are another option. Chip's Easy Access ISA pays 5.1%. And Plum has one which pays 5.17% for a year. However, you can only make up to 3 withdrawals and then the rate drops.
Yeah, I mean, we've listed all of these and others over at BeCleverYourCash.com/savings, which is where myself and the rest of the team are updating these rates every single day. So the best possible options when you are looking to move your money. And that includes a couple of other ones we've not covered right now, but they have a few more kind of restrictions. So there's regular savers where you can save to monthly, but obviously that's no good for a large lump sum that you want to kind of move over now. And there is that Santander Edge Saver as well, which I did talk about a hack for that just a few weeks ago, which pays 7% on up to 4K with some different sort of caveats. So, check out BeCleverYourCash.com/savings for more information on all of these so far. Thank you, Amelia. If you have a question for either of us, then the best place to do it is in that Facebook group. The short URL is BeCleverWithYourCash.com/community. So come and join us. We're at nearly 12,000 members now. Join in, ask a question, and it might be picked out for us to cover here on the pod. Now, if you are watching the podcast on YouTube, then to catch the other sections from this episode, you just simply need to click through to other videos on the channel. We've got myself talking about the best ways to spend overseas, the credit, debit, and prepaid cards that won't charge you a thing when you're on holiday. And also, I'm taking you through my top 10 money-saving hacks for streaming services like Amazon Prime, Spotify, and now TV. You just click through to those links and you can watch those. But don't go too soon because we've obviously got our deals of the week. Right, Amelia, let's do deals of the week then. What have you got for us first of all?
First up, let's talk about Santander's new switching deal, which we have covered in detail on the site and on the YouTube channel, so head there for more details. But in a nutshell, it's worth £175, brill. You can get it as a new or existing customer, great. But you can't have a switch bonus from the bank before. So yeah, new and existing, can't have had it before. We think the Santander Edge account is the best of the eligible accounts for the offer because you'll also get 1% cash back on bills and 7% on savings, which is amazing. And again, we've got loads more details on the site. However, you do need to pay a £3 monthly fee. So you'll need to weigh up, in terms of what you can earn on cashback and your savings with that.
Yeah, definitely. It's a good one to sort of see. They had the last one just about early in March. It lasted a couple of weeks. So this one, I don't think it will last too long either. So if you're keen, get moving quite fast. I've got a deal for you here from Hyperjar. They are offering cashback for new customers. So if you sign up via their website or via a link we've got over on becleveryourcash.com, and you will get until November, so roughly for sort of 6 months, you will get 1% cash back on spending you make with the debit card, but you'll get 2% cash back on spending you make via Apple Pay or Google Pay. So that makes it probably one of the best options out there right now for earning on your spending. I've actually been using this from a version they had earlier this year, which wasn't quite as good as this one, but I've actually been using it quite fine. I've got to transfer the money over. It's a prepaid card, transfer the cash across. It's been working pretty well. So definitely have a look at that. Again, more details over on the site.
Amazing. Next one, free drinks. Who doesn't love a free drink? And there's a couple of options. There is from Tesco a free served cocktail, and you can also get a free Asahi pint at participating pubs. We've got this on the site as well. You'll need to get a voucher, and we've got the links kind of all over Be Clever With Your Cash. So you need to go there to claim. And these were spotted on Instagram by you, weren't they? On just some ads that came up.
Yeah, I get a lot of these right now, lots of booze ads. I don't know whether everyone's getting them or I'm just getting them, but yeah, it seems to be a good way to finding these deals. So when we do spot them, obviously we're going to share them with you here and in our Thursday newsletter. So get those links and take advantage while you can.
Yep. And you can also get 25% off wine at Ocado when you buy 6 or more bottles. So there's a supermarket that we're keeping an eye on, but we're kind of expecting more supermarkets to follow this trend with the bank holiday weekend coming up. So yeah, but we'll be letting you know.
Yeah, it's really popular, that page, our supermarket deals page. Lots of people come to it every week to see what's going on. But yeah, every year so far, the other supermarkets have done it for this bank holiday. So yeah, I expect the big ones will be joining Ocado. Sticking with supermarkets, a couple of deals that's worth checking your loyalty apps for. Your Next app and your Club Card app. These are both challenges, new things for the supermarkets. The idea is that you spend a certain amount of money in a certain section of the store and they'll give you bonus points. So the Nectar one started last week. The Tesco one started yesterday. I haven't got either of these, so you might not. But if you use these supermarkets anyway, definitely check your apps to see if you're eligible, because they could be quite lucrative, particularly the Tesco one, if you're going to be buying those things anyway.
And if you need any more details of these offers, please go to becleverwithyourcash.com/deals.
That's it for this week. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We always really appreciate it. I'm Andy Webb.
And I'm Amelia Murray. This is Cash Chats. We're back with our look at the top money stories on Thursday on YouTube and Friday on all podcast apps.
We'll see you then.
Bye.